that, and voila. Let's see, a little bit more towards there. All right, let's see. Turn it down. Yeah. Johnny, what's up? All right. Give me a little more juice. A little bit more juice there. Why not? Oh yeah, I like going on a little early. Yeah, sometimes I'm a little tired by the end of the day. Hi, Cammy! Hockey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hey, Ducky, thank you. Oh, man, thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe. What's up, dude? The Rated R Superstar is here. Been a minute, man. So happy to see you. How have you been? Saved it. What's up? I've been good, man. Just a little tired. I've been doing a lot this year. It's been a very busy year, but very grateful for how it seems to be shaping up. Aishwari, good to see you. I hear that, Paul. It's so hot here, and our monsoon season has kind of started. I've noticed that it was the first day I got some like kind of extra rest, and I still woke up and it's like, man, this heat just like it does something to you. Thank you so much, dude, for stopping by. I'm so happy I got to see you here. I bet it's very humid in Virginia, too. Same in North Carolina, now that I'm thinking about it, Paulie. Garrigan, hello! I remember one time I went to Orlando at the end of October. And I just was like, it's so hot. It was only 90 out, but the humidity was so wild. Oh man, as an Arizona kid in that moment, I didn't feel so hot. I didn't feel like a tough guy. Jeff, what's up? I saw you mention Robbie Lochner. I don't know him, but I'm gonna look him up, man. I'll tell him Jeff Ackerman, my friend, sent me. Oh, sorry, Kathy. I'm not sure what that is. I can do this. Oh yeah, I got me my Henrik Don Hage signature Charvel here. Such a cool guitar, has total vibe. That JB Seymour Duncan in the bridge and the DiMarzio Area 67 in the neck. What am I saying? What was the word? Yeah. That's the one. Oh man, I think all that was all pretty much DiMarzio. That DiMarzio pickup sounds really good. Yeah, I have a thing for the old school. I'm kind of in a unique time, like for like my what do I say? I don't want to say like my generation, but I mean I'm 41, and so like for instance, here 1 second, let me wet my whistle. So like when I was 14 years old, one of the first music ideas that hit me, for example, was Korn, right? So stay with me here. You know, I was 14 years old, but Korn was like at that time this really avant-garde sort of new thing, and you know what got the life. I remember back in the day when we had MTV Total Request Live with Carson Daly. I would hurry home so I could catch that, so I could watch those videos. So that kind of opened it up. And it was funny because, you know, these guys were chugging away at these 7 strings. I thought, it was really the coolest thing I ever wanted to do. You know, if you would have told me then that, man, you're going to reach a time in your life where 7 strings just as a concept isn't very interesting to you. Because to me, I think they're cool, but for, excuse me, for my own personal playing, I don't really appreciate them. I feel like 7 strings are kind of, I don't know, the more I've gotten into just being familiar with a fretboard and a guitar, a 6-string guitar has just sort of resonated with me more throughout the years. But there was a time there was nothing valid other than a 7-string Ibanez. And that was because of the Korn guys. And I don't know what happened. There was a music store. I mentioned it here on the live. It's going to be part of the first episode of my show I'm working on. It's just basically an origin story of like kind of exactly the sequential order of things as far as like what was what, who really stood out to me. Yeah, and these kind of things. So I believe it was somebody at a music store called Music Go Round here in Phoenix next to Metro Center. And I was in there one day waiting for a bus actually to transition to. I don't know, that word is loaded. So take that bus to my job that I had after school. This is like 2000. And I get to this guitar store called Music Go Round, and there's a guy in there, like just shredding like the Crazy Train solo, but like the tapping, right? That was. I haven't played it in forever, but that. What is that? Anyway, there was that whole line he was playing, and I just remember going like, "That's like something you can do." I don't know. It just hit me like the craziest thing. Like I just never seen that happening on guitar in person before. Somebody kind of doing like a kind of complicated lead. And I don't know, that was it. And I think something else had happened where, so obviously, I there was a Best Buy in the same parking lot as this music store. And so I go over to the Best Buy. They have 2 Ozzy albums, Ozzy Tribute, and they had a couple more. But I remember having the thought, well, I might as well get the live songs because it's like good compilation, the live albums, because they're good compilations of all the hits. And I remember having that kind of thought. And so I got Tribute, which was obviously a lot of the live recordings from when Randy was in Ozzy's band. And then Live and Loud, which was like 12 or 15 years later, but with him doing a live album with Zakk Wylde. Jakey Lee, I love me some Jakey Lee, but guys, I'm going to be honest with you, as a 15-year-old kid, listening to those recordings of Zakk Wylde on the No More Tears tour with Ozzy changed my life forever. I don't think I just had no idea. And it was like maybe not even so much later that I understood the actual definition of why Zakk Wylde really stood out to me. And it's this word, charisma. That dude has more energy and charisma and vibe and just, especially on those recordings. The dude's like 1920 or something like that. And he's just laying down these tracks with this utterly perfect guitar tone. I was done. I was cooked at that point. There was no going back. For years, I chased that kind of sound with the pentatonics and the really heavy hand, and I realized at a certain point that was only going to get me kind of like cast as like that. He's already that, right? I don't need to be that. I need to be what I am. And that didn't come till later, but that's a story that'll be in this whole episode. But yeah, so that was really kind of a fun thing. Zakk Wylde, that word, charisma, if you hear him playing, man, there's almost no dude in the world who has that ability to just sort of communicate to you, I am the master of this. I don't know. He just, especially when he starts getting that right hand, and he's wild with the hybrid picking too. He's really elegant with it. But unless he's actually doing some really like straight up country lines, like he's sick with it. So anyway, that's a cool little story. And he's a Jersey boy. That's damn right. That's damn right. He's the man. Oh, Paul, that's so cool, dude. I'm so jealous. Honestly, I might, if I ever met Zakk Wylde in person, I might lose my shit. I'm gonna say that one word on this live. I might actually lose it. I would probably have a lot of just like I don't know. We're talking about a guy who like, how do you, I guess that saying is out there, don't meet your heroes. Nah, dude, I've met so many of my heroes and they've all been the coolest. And I just feel like it just depends on who your heroes are. If your heroes are out there and they're doing epic stuff, man, chances are they're probably some pretty unique individuals that at the end of the day are just some folks who were that had that calling to do something that was amazing and just aimed for it and just said, okay, well, this is what we're doing. I highly respect that as somebody who's seeking that in my own lane. And we're finally getting to it now with these lives. Oh, man, you met his wife? That's so cool. That's so cool. Skittles, what is up? Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get back to the jams, guys. What am I doing over here? Just Just. And it's there. Joseph! Hell yeah, Joseph! You get it, buddy! We're gonna unite the world with this. Maybe not, but it's a cool idea. Yeah, stay classy, man. This is when I wore this shirt on a lesson with Greg Howe. And the first question he asked me is like, "Bro, where did you get that?" And then Greg Howe and I very quickly realized that we're Anchorman super fans. So that's a weird kind of fun little tidbit. If you want to make Greg Howe laugh, if you ever meet him, tell him a Ron Burgundy quote. Think of the tabs. I love that phrase. I think you shared that before, man. Thank you. Jeff, man, I really appreciate you, man. Your comments have been really it's just such a welcome thing, man. We've been doing these lives just about every night for about 6 months now, or maybe 7. It's about 6, 7. So we're just so happy that we continue to reach new people, and just thank you, man. I don't know how else to say it. Just thank you. Thank all of you. This is so not expected, but just the greatest confirmation I could receive. You know, to be in your 40s and to be setting out onto this in a time where the world is more tumultuous feeling than it ever has been, at least in my life. Wonderful. But with all this technology and craziness, here we are. And I get to do this for you guys. Yeah. And Mr. 90s, yeah. Yes, I'm pretty much Linkovich Chomovsky. If you get that reference, you're my person. Well, you're probably one. You're meant to be here. If you can understand who Linkovich Chomovsky is, then you're right where you need to be. Good night, Jeff. Good night, San Diego. And go love yourself. About 60% of the time, it works every time. I think they're the 6, 7 frets. There's your notes. Hey, Neon's here watching. That is such a sick jam. Oh, man. Turn on this light. I'm gonna see if it adds any vibe. Let's see if we add it to the music. Oh! It's reacting only to my lead notes, kinda. Thank you, my lad! I need to hear this. There you go. Virgil! We're the Nik Nation Virgils. Oh, Mama! She showed up in the screen. wants to be fed, so she's chilling. There's one in the room with me now. Yeah. Oh. She felt everybody's presence on her. Her eyes. We're all looking at her. She's like, what? What's that force? So good. Oh man. Yeah, that's kind of the jam. That's kind of just the jam. We haven't done this one in a minute. Let's do this. Hey man, what's up? Is that all right? You better feed me now. The dumb man's is not doing it. K-Man, man, thank you so much. Ah, meth. The username checks out. Oh, that's awesome. It's gonna be a yes for me, doggy. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you, K-Man. On here, these are 9 through 42 Diodario, but I'm starting to really enjoy String Joy strings, which are on the red baritone guitar. Chicken in the corn! Oh, Shozy, that's exactly what I want. I want this to be a center where people are reminded of their own flow. Find where you can do this in your life. Just flow and go. First time I've got a Josh Home reference, that's cool. Is that the guy from Kings of the Stone Age? Guys, the playing, so I really enjoy where my guitar playing is right now. I still have 3 sessions waiting to, well, they're in August. It'd be kind of some tiring circumstances. I'll be getting off shift, but I have 3 more Greg Howe sessions that we're going to do lessons really in August and get caught up. But honestly, he really has changed my whole life, guys. I mean, you could honestly go back to some of my videos on this channel from a year ago, because it was about a year ago I really started to do like these guitar improvisation kind of things. They just weren't happening on lives, but there are video clips of them, and you could totally tell my approach has just changed. And it's a really great feeling because I've been doing this a long time. And there is something absolutely to be said about finding a teacher who can get you out of your bubble and get you focused on the things that you need to be focused on. And that's what I offer at NikClarkGuitar.com. Why don't you go check us out, Nik Clark Guitar, all one word, 3 words, but all one word.com. Sign up for lessons and we will get you shredding in no time. That's right, shredding in no time. That was awesome. I got to get better at that kind of stuff. Anyway, but seriously, go check out the website. I do offer lessons, and they're not nearly as expensive as the Greg Howe lessons are. Literally Greg Howe information for the fraction of the cost, but not maybe at the same level and explanation. I'm going to tell you, Greg Howe is the kind of guy you go to when you know you absolutely need to understand what's going on. But I can get you a pretty far ways along that path before you need to, get to that point, if that's what you're interested in. But if you're not, just keep showing up to these lives and we'll keep shredding. I was looking at the statistics. We are right at the cusp of 2,000 watch time hours on this channel, guys. I can't stress how crazy that is. I think the number I saw this morning was 1,917 hours out of the 3,000 required in order to have super chats here on this. So I don't know. It's, we're moving, but it's taken us probably a couple months to get to that point. Unless you guys are feeling awesome and just want to throw my videos on in the background of what you're doing on in the day. If you have nothing going on, maybe you got some chores happening, maybe you're just working around the house, throw on one of these lives. They're pretty fun, even listening to them after the fact. And I can even say that because I've been listening to some of these over the last few days and been pretty pleasantly pleased. Pleasantly pleased? Driving, there's some of these days I'll get off these lives and I'm like, that probably wasn't my best takes, you know what I mean? But half the time I'm, getting off a 12-hour shift, so it's sort of hard to gauge. And then that next day I'll listen, I'm like, you know what? I was being probably a little hard on myself. This is still pretty fantastic. Maybe, is my most creative playing? Probably not, but for the most part, it gets the job done. We get it done, is my point. In the words of Joe Dirt, it just does. Okay? So on that note, we're going to hop off. I'm going to have an evening with my fam. Watch a movie maybe. I don't know. We're just going to get into it. Right now it's only 6:19 p.m. I like when we can get on a little early and hang out. Sean, I really appreciate you being here. We're going to just try to keep killing it here and just showing up, having a great time. I don't really have anything else. I just hope that you guys are really well, and I hope that you guys are just as excited to be here as I am, because, man, there are definitely days where I'm tired. I'm like, I just don't want these guys to see a version of myself that's, not the best. But I don't know. We've been here just about every night now for about 6-7 months. So not going around, not going away, not changing. We're just gonna really focus and lock in. Oh, also, I did not make the next round for the New X competition, but no worries, because I'm still feeling really confident about the Sewer guitar competition that I've just entered through James Norbert Ivanyi. I don't know, maybe some of you guys can find it. There's actually a short on my channel where I'm playing that signature guitar that I'm in a competition for. It's very strange circumstances. Sewer Guitars featured me on their channel earlier this year at NAMM, playing a signature guitar that I'm currently right now in a competition for 7 months later. It's kind of weird, but really hopeful for that. And James Norbert Ivanyi, if you've not heard any of his music, go check him out. He's from Australia. The dude is, he's like a shredder, but he's kind of coming at the shred take from like Opeth vibes. He's got that a lot of dissonance in those sounds, and a lot of really cool compositions. So that's James Norbert Ivanyi, Ivanyi. Go check him out wherever you stream. He's got a new album coming out August 19th, which is the announce day for the competition. So whoever won. So fingers crossed. Go check him out. Go say hi. Anyway, have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.